We're currently running through this side mission here to raise the flags. Start off by seeing what we have in the shops. Rubberized grenade in the ammo shop. Die-Hard Veteran class in the health shop. I might keep an eye out for Banshee class mods. Hot Chili's back. Good to have you back. See if I can find a decent Banshee class mod. Preferably the one that has the fleet skill on it. Let's just check what we have here for weapons. So we picked up this nice cat class mod, legendary cat class mod last time. So probably should be using some SMGs to take advantage of this. So let's go ahead and put on this Good Touch. And let's see, what else do we have? Probably this flame sniper is quite nice to use as well. Let's go with those two. And we also picked up this Quasar, so let's play around with this Quasar a little bit. Get the helmet off that Goliath. Don't understand this stuff, only Borderlands 3. I'm kind of the opposite. I have a more experience with Borderlands 2 than 3. So Borderlands 3 has been a new experience playing that game. But they're both fun games. I have been enjoying both of them. Borderlands 2 and 3. I got both of them for free when they were free on the Epic Game Store. So I got Borderlands 2, 3 and the pre-sequel. So I haven't tried the pre-sequel yet. The only two I've tried was Borderlands 2 and 3 now. Both have been a lot of fun. I might just go back and sell off some junk. Got a bunch of junk in my inventory I can sell at these shops nearby.
Playing zero surveillance footage.
Let's go ahead and sell some of this junk. We have a white pistol here. A 3-way Hulk. Don't really need that. And a shock SMG. Might be worth holding on to that for the time being. Sword by type. We have a couple of corrosive snipers here. Okay, yeah. We have a level 71 Horrorshow, so we might just hold on to this one. So we can upgrade to that level 71 when we reach level 71. We're currently level 70, so it shouldn't be too far away. So this also might be useful, stockpile relic for sniper ammo. Might just hold on to that for the time being. And we have an express shield we can get rid of. And we also got this as a mission reward, this Deadly Bloom Nova Shield, but don't really use a Nova Shield, so we can go ahead and get rid of that too.
Leaves falling from trees, snow drifting onto the ground, life leaving your corpse.
Looks like we have one more optional mission here, the Great Escape, so we might as well pick this up as well. But for now, let's just continue north and do this final mission objective. So quite a few of the weapons are at least have the same name and are vaguely similar between Borderlands 2 and 3. So if you're familiar with Borderlands 3, then you will at least recognise some of the weapons. And most of them are pretty much the same. Some of them strangely are completely different, but most of the weapons are the same. Like for example, I got this Quasar. This one I found in Borderlands 3 as well, the Quasar. So the Quasar exists in both Borderlands 2 and 3 here, this legendary grenade.
Gotcha.
Got some enemies at the top. Let's use the sniper for these guys.
Enough. Gotcha.
And the Phaselock skill, very similar to the phase grab, Amara phase grab. So if you're familiar with the Amara phase grab, it's pretty much the same thing as a Phaselock here. Just the animations look a little bit different. Shield recover here. Let this blast to do some work for me. Oh, he got killed.
Hold it right there.
Goliath running off. He must have aggroed on something further up. How long have I been streaming for? Let's see, it's a good question actually. Probably around, I'd have to check, but maybe 9 months. So I might have been streaming for around 9 months. Pretty sure it's been less than a year anyway.
Stay still.
Oh, how long is the stream going to last? How long I'm streaming for? Probably a couple hours. So the stream will probably last a couple of hours.
Silence.
So generally I try to stream for at least 2 hours. And sometimes if I feel like it I'll go for longer. But generally at least 2 hours.
Explosives out. Thank you.
So that's it for the Quasar grenades. Let's go ahead and put the magic missile back on now that we've run out of regular grenades. area spawns a bunch of enemies. Trying to get this Goliath's head off, but it ended up killing him before I got a chance to take his helmet off. I'll go ahead and pick up this iridium while I'm close by. And this ammo too, that'll be useful. Money in that chest. Our mission objective is up to the north, so we'll try to go north. Finally got through all of those guys. Do end up getting a ton of guys spawning in this area.
Stay still.
Nomads. Let's get some cover behind here. Tell the Phaselock wasn't active because my fire rate was substantially lower. I have a skill that increases the fire rate when Phaselock is active. So it's easy to tell whether it's active or not just by paying attention to the fire rate there. I've got a chest nomad Goliath here. I've got some pistols. Vladof Horrorshow pistol. Flame, melee flame SMG. That's not going to be better than a Good Touch, so I can leave that behind. Sneak behind this particular nomad. Wee rat. Don't remember seeing one of those, a wee rat. So we did level up. We can go ahead and get another skill point. I've been putting skills into Helios at this point. Seems to be a good one to go for. Fleet might be useful. Let's just have a look what skills we're using with the legendary cat class mod. So we've got Mind's Eye, Wreck, Accelerate, Reaper, Foresight. So we are using Mind's Eye and Wreck. We're using Reaper and Foresight. So the only one we don't actually have points into is what was it? Accelerate. Is it worth it? So that gives you bonus gun damage and bullet speed. So bullet speed might work against you if you've got weapons where the bullets split, but gun damage might be nice. So I might put a point in here just so I can take advantage of these bonus points with the legendary cat class mod here, get an extra 5. So let's put it into Accelerate. So there we go, with the 6 points in it to Accelerate, we're getting 18% gun damage. It seems worth it. So that's a good use of a skill point, I guess. Now getting 18 extra percent. I guess that's base damage. So at some point I might just respec a little bit because not sure if Blight Phoenix is really worth it. I might pull the 5 points out of Blight Phoenix. Maybe put them into Helios here. And yeah, put them into Helios instead. Might be more useful overall. So let's have a look. We're almost up to the mission objective here to raise the flag. Might as well clear out these enemies beforehand.
Stay still. Here you go.
So this Goliath has lost his helmet. So we can leave him, get the other guys, provided he's not aggroed on me. Oh, he is now. Or was. Really nice when you have the enemies all bunched up like that. So many of my skills just start working in your favour. There's a water class mod, only a green one. I can snipe this guy. Okay, now we can do this final flag raise. This is quite a tricky one actually. Get a ton of enemies spawning in. So let's see how we go.
Now that you got the flag on there, start the chip, just stick by that generator until the flag's raised all the way up, Slab. Some slab's trying to fly his colors over our turf. Tear him apart!
Silence.
First order of business is trying to stay alive. A ton more enemies coming in.
What do you say?
Hold it right there.
Get an ally on this side
Close it down.
so he can take some of the aggro. Got that Goliath blaster, should be very useful.
You're done.
Enraged. He does a ton of damage, that Goliath blaster. Just have to be careful he doesn't go for me. Yeah, I might be the only enemy left here, so I might have to just Phaselock this guy, take him out. Take him out. It's too dangerous, that Goliath blaster. Looks like he got damaged.
Stop struggling.
This is just a regular nomad, so I can take him out.
Stay still.
Let's get the magic missile slagging some of these guys. Sounds like we've got a nomad, a Goliath blaster here. Have to be a little careful.
Shut up. Got them for you.
Badass Goliath at the top. Try to get his helmet off.
Bastards messed up the generator!
Hard to get the badass Goliath's helmets off because their shoulder pads kind of get in the way of their helmet. Got him there. Sometimes you got to takes a few shots to get the helmet off. Trying to get this guy's helmet off, but
You won't enjoy
his shoulder pads just get in the way. Now I've got his helmet off.
Grenade out.
Leveled up. Super badass monster Goliath. Now coming for me.
Quiet.
Okay, so he's friendly again. Two Goliaths, do getting it out. Let's take him out.
I'll wreck your skull open with my
My skills are just so nice when the enemies are bunched up together. Bilateral face time. Generally don't use the Hyperion shotguns that take more than one bullet. Doesn't seem worth it. One enemy on this side. Goliath. Got the Goliath's helmet off. Hopefully he'll aggro on someone else. Might be coming. He's coming for me. Oh, no, he's not. Thankfully, he's not coming for me. Oh, yes, he is. He was just destroying the flag mechanism first. Let's use the sniper, see if I can conserve my ammo.
And stay down.
Hard to get his helmet. Now I got it. These scavengers are surprisingly tanky. Maybe it's worth just making a dash for the switch here. Keep it rolling. Goliath wants to get to the switch, but wasn't able to get there.
Good riddance.
It's still rolling, that's good. I thought the Goliath may have disabled the mechanism, but he's still going.
Great! Now blast the generator so they can't lower our flag.
Well, a badass Goliath. Let's get this guy's helmet while he's turned around.
You better goddamn scream for me!
Interesting, even if the badass Goliath is friendly, he'll still try to destroy the flag mechanism. One more enemy right in front of me. Where is he? Scavenger. Seems to have no interest in me there. Jacob's purple quad. That's actually quite a nice weapon. Purple quads are nice. I might actually end up using that. We have a water class mod with wreck. Don't really need that. We can drop that one. Booster shield. Drop that too. Stockpile relic. I'll hold on to that for now. Drop this bandit pistol. That's junk. Face time. Don't like those multi-shot or those Hyperion shotguns that shoot more than one bullet at a time. We have a Calipine, which I'm not really using non-elemental snipers right now, so I'm going to go ahead and drop that. Now we have the Horrorshow. How does this compare to the Brachny? Both Vladof, both corrosive. So Horrorshow is doing a bonus critical hit damage, a little bit more, substantial more damage overall, but that could be just because of its higher level. So the level 71 Horrorshow seems a little bit better. We'll keep that one. We can go ahead and drop the Brachny. I want this though, I want this quad. Let's see what else we have around here. So it seems like this is an urgent mission where you have to defend the flag, but you do have time to, an opportunity to take your time. You don't have to go too crazy with putting yourself in danger to defend the flag. You can just go ahead and hit the switch again if it gets damaged. Bunch of white stuff that dropped during the fight. No real interesting loot drops apart from that purple quad, which is quite usable actually. It's a nice weapon. Kind of nice with a Maya as well. A green Maliwan pistol there, corrosive. I think that's all we have to do with the flag here. That's all done. So this particular flag doesn't have any of the buzzards that the other flags raising mechanisms spawn. But you still get a ton of enemies piling in, which seems to be characteristic of this area. I know where there's at least one loot chest on the other side of these structures. More iridium, nice, 147. We're saving up for 150, so we can get a backpack upgrade with our iridium. That's the plan. We're almost there, 147. If we get a 4 stack of iridium, we'll be there. Now,
Stay still.
okay, we've got some more enemies spawning in. Not sure if there's any loot chests around here. But looking at the map, there is one over here. We're pretty close to that actually. We might as well go over to this edge of the map, pick up this loot chest, and we can get the other one that's more central. Okay, still got enemies spawning in. Got hit by that shock barrel. Master Nomad's leveling up. Looks like once he gets enraged, he drops his gun, which is kind of bad for us because he can't shoot that powerful launcher at the enemies for us, work in our favour. So maybe the developers figured that that blaster Goliath was just a little bit too strong when it was enraged. So they make him drop his launcher when he gets enraged. It might happen with all the Goliaths actually. Wouldn't be surprised if all the Goliaths just drop their ranged weapon once they get enraged and just use melee. Kind of makes sense in a way. That an enraged enemy would just go straight for brute force melee attacks instead of trying to use finesse with ranged attacks, ranged weapons. So I can't really begrudge the developers for doing that. Kind of fits in with what an enraged Goliath would do. Got some panties there. Wonder if they're Moxxi's. Wonder if Moxxi's been here. What's on the fire? Nothing noteworthy. here we go. Here's one of the loot chests. And we have a stalker. Generally don't bother with it. We've got 2 torque weapons and a hard rifle. I currently have a level 69 spitter, which is very nice. And I think plump gives you, that's the prefix for extra magazine size, which again is very nice for something like a spitter. So plump spitters, a nice combination to have. What do we have here? Heavy Nomad. So I think the Heavy Nomads have a launcher as well. So you've got the Heavy Goliaths and the Heavy Nomads, probably both with launchers. The Heavy Nomad is certainly the more troublesome of those 2 enemies, so I'll go for him first. Am I even in range for this Heavy Nomad? Probably not. Sniper seems like the weapon to go for here. There's another chest around here somewhere, so we might as well go for that one too. Another loot chest. I thought I could make a cheeky jump there to get up there, but not quite. So we'll just run across here, check this other loot chest, which is on the other side of this complex. There it is. There's still one more enemy on the minimap here, somewhere here. There he is, Wee Rat.
Enough.
Oh, well, he's been collecting all the junk that I just dropped. Got excited there when I saw all that loot spill out, that loot explosion, but that's just all the junk that I dropped. So here's the other loot chest. We have pistols in this one, Hyperion Blue, non-elemental pistol, and a bunch of green stuff we don't really need. Now, there's an optional mission here we can pick up. Let's go ahead and head for that. I'll pick up these pistols, I can sell them if nothing else. This Flame Horrorshow has been very useful. I've been using it a lot actually. I've been surprised with how powerful it is, considering it's a Vladof with a high fire rate. I was expecting it to be maybe not a little bit underpowered, but it's been really good. I use it all the time.
Look at all that gear!
Stay put.
It's nice when you Thoughtlock the nomads with the shields, because they generally turn their back on you, so you can avoid the shields. Oh, this midget did not get slagged. I thought he would.
I'll survive you!
And an outlaw here.
Enough.
Pretty easy to keep the enemies slagged in between the Phaselock with the slagging skill. This one here, Ruin, is very nice. So in between Ruin and the magic missile, it's actually having a pretty easy time keeping the enemy slagged, which is very good.
Oh, I enjoyed that.
Once you get to the ultimate Vault Hunter mode, it's very nice to have some sort of a skill or weapon that can easily slag, particularly a skill, so you don't have to keep switching around between weapons. Or if you can't get a skill, then the next best thing is probably the magic missile grenade mod. So what do we have down here? Now, is there a... Oh yeah, there's a loot chest way over the other side. Not one here. So I do like to have at least a magic missile by the time I get up to Ultimate Vault Hunter, just to make slagging a little bit easier.
Gotcha.
Got one enemy on this side, Goliath.
Got some for ya.
Slag barrel. The elbow was it's Goliath still alive. Yeah, I guess there was no enemies. I was still the closest enemy to that Goliath after I shot his helmet off. So he's still aggroed on me. See, this horror show has a very nice fire rate, but it's still powerful enough to one-shot the lesser enemies with the headshot. Another enemy way over here. Let's go ahead and continue for this optional mission. What is down this way? Pretty sure there is at least. There's one loot chest on top here somewhere, maybe up there. And then there's another one on another part of the platform.
Gotcha.
At least these homing Phaselock orbs show you where the enemies are. Oh, got hit with that grenade. There's one loot chest down here we can check. We've got launcher, TDO, rocket speed launcher, E-Tech. I don't know if that's any good. Let's have a look. I don't know if that E-Tech TDO launcher is any good. Let's go ahead and drop these pistols I picked up. Just taking up space, ultimately. So I've been holding on to this shock RPG just in case I need it. Bada Boom's been very good, but it is only level 60 at this point. Curious to see what the gimmick is with that launcher, that TDO launcher. So I might try at some point. Didn't really need to pick up that pistol. We are getting close to the optional mission location. I'm still alive. More enemies way over this way. Pretty nice area to use a sniper, actually. You'd think this would be quite a cramped little area. Not really. Both the Marauders went behind cover there. Try to keep my ammo up here. One more enemy around the corner. There might be some more spawning soon. Looks like he de-aggroed on me. The dot has gone from the minimap.
Enough.
Nomad head crusher. Raging midgets coming for me. Now I think the optional mission may be above. Certainly not below. So it might be above ground. I think it is. Yeah, pretty sure it is. So there's nothing really to get from here. Might be actually up the lift here. We've got mortar here. There's Tanky.
So it goes.
Now mortar can drop the pandemic. He didn't drop one this time. Now we've got a chance to sell some stuff. Have got the pandemic from mortar there. Got the hard rifle and the spitter. I think I like the spitter better, so I'll keep that one. Sell this junk pistol. Keep that corrosive one. I'll try out this E-Tech launcher, see what it's like. Oh, and we also have the quad too. I want to try out this quad. Don't really need this green stalker now that I have this purple quad. Okay, let's just play around with this E-Tech launcher, see what it does. So rocket speed launcher. Oh, it's TD or E-Tech flame. How useful is that? Let's actually try it out on an enemy, see what it does. Is it homing? No, it's not, unfortunately. Or is it? No, I don't think it is. Which makes it much less interesting if it's not homing. I've got a midget nomad there. Badass Goliath. He seems happy to keep rolling forward here.
Gotcha.
Scavengers are very tanky. Keep expecting them to be like have about the same sort of a health as a regular marauder. They're much stronger than much tankier than a regular marauder. Let's have a quick look if anything interesting dropped over here. Doesn't look like it. So for this optional mission, I think we have to go up the lift. I've been having a lot of fun with this horror show actually. It's been good. And is this... oh yeah, it's a purple horror show. Maliwan Slag SMG. I don't think that'll be useful. We do have the Clan Wars mission, which gives the Slagger as a reward. Pretty sure. If you kill the right clan leader. I think he can drop the Slagger. I don't know if it's guaranteed or not, but that's where you can get it from. So I'm leaving Clan Wars until I hit level 80, so I can get a level 80 Slagger. I think that's probably the best idea. Now, actually, I wanted to take the lift up and do this optional mission. I got distracted when we killed Mortar there, and I forgot that what I wanted to do was take the lift up. There's also a loot chest up here, I think. I forgot how to get up here. Pretty sure if you trace around there'll be a loot chest somewhere on top of those pipes. So lift is back this way. I didn't even check what this shop had for sale.
A fantastic day for capitalism.
Longbow Tesla, 0.7 fuse time. It's not terrible. What do I think I have a Tesla of some description here. Longbow Tesla. 0.7 fuse time, a blue one. So this other one's got the same blast radius, but much more damage. So it seems like a easy upgrade there. Handy to have a Tesla, a Longbow Tesla, particularly if you're fighting the tree ants, so you can neutralize those homing shock orbs that they have. So I'll keep this Tesla just in case I farm for a new bee shield from those tree ants. So optional missions probably going to be at the top of this one, top of this platform. Buzzard nest. Okay, we got alright, we've got everything spawning here, so let's just check our loadout. Let's switch out this horror show for something corrosive for the buzzards. Got a corrosive pistol here, purple, Hyperion. We have a corrosive SMG. And this corrosive horror show is actually quite good. It's level 71, green. What's the pistol, by the way? Level 70, purple. Let's just try the pistol. It's actually a mistake, I think, to stay here. Just end up getting swarmed by enemies.
Please stop.
Look at these buzzards if I can. Pistol does a decent enough job for these buzzards. Oh well, look at this guy. Let's get this juggernaut. Gotta get some cover somewhere. Oh, I still have the TDO launcher on. This is not going to turn out too good. Forgot to switch out the TDO launcher. I don't think we need this guy, this TDO launcher. Now, is this launcher better? Seems to be doing less damage. Fire rate's better though. And you get the extra shots as well. Might be time to retire the Better Boom. I don't know, the Better Boom's got 6 shots. Might be worth keeping still. And might have to use the recall button here, get this elevator back down. So it might be better to use the Thoughtlock to to get a friendly enemy to take some aggro and then focus on the buzzards. I think it's a mistake probably to stay in this left area. Might be a better place to get cover. Although you seem to get pretty good cover if you just stay all the way back. Just have to be careful of getting shot from behind. I think that's the big issue, getting shot from behind. Like that, you're getting shot from behind. Okay, so I've Thoughtlock that juggernaut there. Look at the difference in fire rate. Amazing, really, the difference in fire rate.
Calm down.
Generally think these buzzards are more troublesome than the juggernaut, so I'm happy just to leave him phase-locked and go for the buzzards. Okay, now the buzzard's gone, I'll focus more on the juggernaut here.
Hold it right there.
I think that's probably the best way to do it. Just phase lock the non-flying enemies.
Gotcha.
And then focus on the buzzards. I think that other juggernaut got knocked over the edge. I think that's why that red dot is still on the minimap. What do we have here? Adaptive shield level 70. Might be worth having a look at. Let's drop some junk here. Hard rifle, don't need that. Don't need that pistol. Or that TDO launcher. Or the stalker. Take a look at that adaptive shield. That might be the only interesting thing that dropped out of that battle. Was that green adaptive shield. Currently have a green adaptive shield. Haven't found anything better than green ones. I found quite a few green ones, and I've been upgrading through the green ones as I find them, but nothing better. Okay, let's go and do this optional mission. Or maybe it's not even here. Down, oh, it's probably down there then. Just to make sure, I'll have a look up here. Oh no, it's down this way. Here we go.
Gotta get off this planet. I gotta leave. Need a supply beacon. A lunar supply beacon. Bandits stole one. They say they're my friends. They're not my friends. Please get it. Please.
Tricky. What does his belt buckle say? It's like a lock, isn't it? It's got a lock around his belt there. RS. Kind of looks like some sort of chastity belt, doesn't it? A lock on his groin like a chastity belt. So now we have to go down, pick up these beacons. I've never noticed this before, this moving conveyor belt. Pick up some of this ammo. I think that's definitely the way to deal with this particular area. It's kind of a tricky area when you first come here. You've got the buzzards, And then all of those non-flying enemies swarming you as you exit the elevator here. Probably best just to Thoughtlock them, then use the extra fire rate boost to take out the buzzards if you can. So we have to go down from here. Wasn't sure we were moving for a second because this part of the left is covered. We've got new enemies spawning in. Hello, Hot Chili D, you're back. First mission item we need is up here. That's the pet. Now we need the beacon. What map you on in Borderlands 3? Let's see, what map am I on? That's a good question. Can't remember. I'm not quite sure actually. I'd have to check. Not quite sure. Oh, the next items are below as well. I wonder if I can just do a cheeky drop down here without missing. Might be easier to drop down from the other side. TDR shotgun there. Ah, here's the ladder to get up on the pipes. I've been looking for this for a long time. So this is how you get up here. That's how you access this loot chest. We've got pistols here, just all green ones there. I can leave those behind. I knew there was a loot chest up on those pipes. We need to go down. It's probably easier to drop down this way. Here we go.
Tried to leave so many other times, I couldn't do it. That beacon, though, it's my ticket out. Just bring it back. Bring it back.
That's all I need from here. I don't think there's anything else interesting down the bottom here. No loot chest down there. There's a nice convenient ladder on the other side. Borderlands is underrated. I mean, it's very good, but not many people play it. That's true. I always saw, before I started playing Borderlands, I always saw the games in the games shop there. I always saw the Borderlands cover and thought it looked kind of interesting, but I never pulled the trigger on buying a Borderlands game. And then when it came up for free on the Epic Store, I thought, well, why not? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the Borderlands games, and they're actually a lot of fun. They're actually a lot of fun. And they do hold up very well also, with the art style they have. Even though Borderlands 1 is old and Borderlands 2 is old, Borderlands 3 is getting older, but they still look good. They still look good and play great. So. Yeah, so many guns, different class mods, good builds. Yeah, there's so much variety. You can a lot of replayability to try out all the different builds and all the guns and stuff. Let's go take the elevator up again. Yeah, it's very interesting. You can replay the game a lot. They are, yeah. Borderlands 3 is 3 years old. Oh, that's not too bad. It's only 3 years old. So Borderlands 2 is like 11 years old. And Borderlands 3 is 3, so that's not bad. For some reason I thought it was older than 3. So it's still quite... Borderlands 2 came out 2013. I think Borderlands 2 is like 10 or 11. Yeah. It's a 10 or 11 years old, so it must have come out like maybe 2012. I've got new enemies here. Yeah, that's about how old it is. There's one scavenger's just floating in the air. And Borderlands 1 came out 2009. Not sure when Borderlands 1 came out. But I'm pretty sure Borderlands 2 was 11 years old at this point. So Borderlands 3 is actually newer than I thought.
The beacon down. Right there, right there, right now!
So turn it in.
I'll activate the beacon.
4 Iridium, 24,000 XP.
For good. I can leave. I finally found a way off this jack-forsaken planet. Take me! Freaking take me!
Claptrap story is sad. In a particular game or just in general? It does seem to be like a pathetic character. Everything goes wrong for Claptrap. So certainly is that sort of a comedic, pathetic sort of character. So I guess he never really succeeds in any of the games. At least in Borderlands 2, I'm more familiar with the story there. Let's see what other missions we have in this area. We've got 2 missions to turn in at Sanctuary. And what else do we have here? We've got 1 mission to turn in Highlands. So maybe we should just turn in some of these missions. That might be a good idea. Borderlands 2, there's a mission. You can come to Claptrap's... Oh, birthday party. Yeah, I know that mission. Yeah, that is a sad one. Nobody wants to come to his birthday party. That's sad. Yeah, that's a sad one. Yeah. That's kind of how things turn out for Claptrap whenever he tries to do something. So we might as well save quit here and then go back to Sanctuary. Yeah, nobody respects poor old Claptrap. See what we have in these shops. Yeah. Homing slag grenade. Speedy shield. What else do we have here? Nothing interesting. Might have a little bit of junk to sell. We do have these shotguns to play around with as well. We should do that at some point. We've got some fun shotguns to try. We've got 1 grenade to tell. Oh, we did want to check out this new adaptive shield. So this is the new one. We have an inferior one. So they're kind of similar. Just the health penalty is a little bit less for the augmented. Resistance is a touch less. I think I like the augmented one better actually. Sad and funny, yeah, that's right. He's that that pathetic, comedic pathetic style character. He's always trying to be cool and always trying to succeed, but never works out for him. So now we can jump back to Sanctuary and turn in a couple of these missions. But he still ends up being useful in the end. Even though nobody respects him, he still ends up being useful for the story. Still helps out. Nothing interesting in the gun shop. Ammo shop has a homing a shock grenade. And a lobbed slag transfusion. This Hyperion pistol is actually very nice for the Buzzards, particularly once you get the Phaselock rolling and you get that fire rate boost, then it's very nice. Looks like a rubberized grenade there, rubberized slag grenade. Turn in this particular mission. We got a new skin, Siren skin, Jacob's family.
The rest of these slabs are kind of useless.
Is there any stuff I want to turn in to the bank here? Oh, there's a couple things. Stockpile relic. Skin the Ancients, I never really used this. Incendiary resistance, shield capacity, and recharge rate. Thought on Roland. My thoughts are mid. Mediocre on Roland. We've got a blurred trickster here. And well, let's put some stuff into the bank here. We've got room. Oh, we do have a conference call actually. What do we have as far as? We've got a purple blurred trickster. Purple witch class mod. Killer cat class mod. So I could actually buy bank upgrade, bank storage upgrade. We've got a stockpile relic here. SMG pistol and launcher ammo. And a Blood of the Ancients. I think we have a Blood of the Ancients already. Let's just compare these two. Oh, and I've got a Skin of the Ancients and a Blood of the Ancients. So what I might do is just to buy a bank upgrade slot, bank upgrade. Then we can drop off a few things. We also have the stash as well. Let's have a quick look if we've got any room in the stash. We might do. Oh yeah, we've got some room here. Let's put some stuff in the stash. You know Scooter? Yep, I know Scooter. Scooter the mechanic. Okay. Skin of the Ancients, let's put that away. And the stockpile relic. And the Blood of the Ancients. Might as well still get that bank slot upgrade, might be worth it. Check what these shops have.
It's a fine day.
Something purple, lobbed incendiary transfusion, 0 fuse time. In Borderlands 3, I farm ludograms. I did try farming ludograms a little bit. Hello, Yellow. How are you? I did have some good luck with the ludograms. I got some nice items with it. A lobbed incendiary transfusion. Probably won't end up using that. It looks kind of nice, but I don't think I'll be using a transfusion grenade.
If you got the money, I'll save your gall-darn life.
Spy class mod. And a booster shield. A fit turtle shield. I did get some nice legendary assault rifles, farming for some ludograms. Capacity is about the same. Recharge rate's about the same, so not quite worth it.
Next time you're bleeding to death, just think, Dr. said.
I ended up getting 2 nice legendary assault rifles at once, turning in 2 ludograms at once. So that was nice. Had 2 nice assault rifles to choose from. Let's go ahead and buy bank upgrade. So we can get a bank upgrade for 100. Actually, we can get a backpack upgrade for 150, so might as well just go for that. Very nice. And we can go for the bank upgrade next time. All the other upgrades are 100. Skins, sure. We're gonna have a look at the skins. I've been using the same skin for a while, so we can use something different. So let's have a look here. So I've got this skull one. Let's start at the bottom. Got the skull one. That turkey one. Snowman. Closing time. This is the one I'm currently using. Throat cutter. Oops. Bald one. Let's have a look. Oh, this one. There's a couple bald one. There's that one. And this one. You like this one? Clean shave. Go for that one. And then the skins. I'll start at the bottom. It's like a Christmas one. The red nose on it. Last call. That's a good one with the stars on it. Vaguely outrageous. That's the one I'm currently using. That's a nice one. Like a zebra one. A glowing one. Minecraft. Which one? The glowing one? Alright, there we go. That's a pretty good look. The glowing one with the bald head. Looks pretty nice. I've got the glowing lipstick as well there. Hello, Squiggy. How are you? Oh, we still have one mission to turn in here. Turn this one in with Marcus.
Chosen one.
Oh, that's good. We've got another plump assault rifle. Oh, this one's only level 63. So, not so useful this one, I guess. 63, this one's 69. So we can go ahead and sell that. Oh, this has got unique text on it as well. Plump Evil Smasher. So I guess this must do something unique. Evil will be smashed with Smashing Evil Smasher. But it's only level 63, so we'll get rid of it. Kind of interesting to see what that does. Let's equip this one, just to see if it does something obvious. So it's got graffiti all over it, the skin. It's not very accurate. Not bad. Hope you're well too. Yes, I'm well, thank you. Just came back from a dentist appointment. No problems, just a regular checkup and a cleaning, so everything's all good there. So I guess not sure what the gimmick is with that particular weapon. So let's switch back to, let's try out the quad actually. Let's try the quad and the Good Touch. And let's go ahead and sell that off.
You can always trust the gun at your side.
Should add music. Guess I could. Yeah, I guess I could add some background music. Have to try to find something that's put in the background that's not too obtrusive. At the moment, I have the game music on, but could add some background music instead of the game music. Let's have a look at the missions we have available. Got a bunch in Lynchwood to do. So I guess we can just do them by location maybe. Might as well start with this one and just work our way through. Arid Nexus Boneyard. I suggest peppers. Peppers. Not familiar with that. I assume it's that particular song. Let's have a look, see if I can find it. Depends a lot on whether it's copyright free or not. So if it's not copyright free, then I'm going to run into problems with it. The slime one. Is that what it's called? Slime? No. Was it on this page here? This one? So it really depends on whether these are the first one, this one. Yeah, it really depends on whether it's copyright free or not. Because if I play anything that's copyrighted, I'm going to run into problems with it. I've got an ad going. So yeah, I mean that's another thing to keep in mind. If I'm going to play background music, it has to be something that's copyright free. Let's have a look at what mission we're doing. Arid Nexus Boneyard, that'll do. We can do this one next. So it does take a little bit of time to sort of find some music that's suitable, not too distracting, something that sounds good. Then after all of that, you've got to also find something where that you're not going to run into copyright problems. I've got a blue shield here, amp shield. A blue amp shield, low dose adaptive shield. Let me just have a look. Gamer Cam. Is that a source of copyright free music? Gamer Cam. So this adaptive shield's got higher capacity, but everything else is less. AKA you're still on. Oh, I am too. That's true. Thank you for that.
Try not to die.
Yeah, with the ads, it's with Twitch. There's a minimum amount of ads they play every hour. So that's the minimum, unfortunately.
You're an organ donor, right? Welcome, customer.
Sticky lob transfusion.
Farewell, friend.
So I think we're just hunting down the scraps, which is pretty easy to find. Might be worth actually using the light runner with a machine gun here, and then maybe putting on the B shield as well. See if I can take him out with the vehicle. So let's swap in the B shield here. So the scrack is over this side, or this area. Took down a good chunk of my shield already. Might have got some surveyors spawning from this. Oh yeah, we've got loaders spawning as well. Got a bunch of enemies spawning in from this building. Well, I guess the Scracks are going to be fighting with the Hyperion engineers here. I'll leave the engineers just to provide a distraction with the Scracks. And I hope they don't aggro on me. Watch out for that RPG loader. It'll take down my car very quickly. These loaders and Hyperion engineers are actually quite nice. They're providing a nice decoy for me. $16 destroyed. $18. Oh, my car's almost destroyed. Try to preserve my car if I can. Okay, we've got our 20. To kill this abomination. Let's leave this area because it's quite crowded actually. Skag have aggroed on me. So I have to go to a different map by the look of it for the next part. Frostburn Canyon for the next part. Okay, before we do the abomination part, I might just take a quick break and I'll be right back.